Hong Kong never sleeps, and nowhere is that more alive than in its night markets. As neon signs blaze and woks crackle, the streets transform into a playground of flavor. From spicy curry fish balls to golden egg waffles, every stall tells a story. These markets aren't just food stops, they're the heartbeat of the city after dark. Temple Street Night Market. Temple Street is the crown jewel of Hong Kong's night market scene. Picture neon signs glowing above rows of food stalls, the smoky aroma of woks filling the air, and fortune tellers calling out to passing crowds. This is where you try Hong Kong's street classics. Curry fish balls, bouncy, spicy, and dripping with flavor. Clay pot rice, slow-cooked over charcoal, with crispy edges of rice at the bottom. And stir-fried crabs tossed with black bean and garlic, messy but unforgettable. It's not just about eating. Temple Street is alive with opera singers, tarot card readers, and bustling Dai Pai Dong's open-air eateries. Grab a cold Qingtao beer, sit under the glow of paper lanterns, and watch the chaos of Kowloon flow around you. Found in Yau Ma Tei and Jordan in Kowloon, this market stretches for blocks. Prices are mid-range but affordable. Street snacks start around 10 to 30 Hong Kong dollars or 1 to 4 US dollars, while a clay pot rice meal sets you back about 60 Hong Kong dollars or $8 USD. Ladies Market. Ladies Market isn't just about bargain handbags and souvenirs. It's a late-night snack wonderland. As soon as evening hits, food carts roll out and the streets fill with the smell of sizzling oil, sugar, and spice. This is one of the best places to try egg waffles, Hong Kong's most iconic street snack. Each bubble is crispy on the outside, yet airy and soft inside, breaking apart with a satisfying crackle. Some vendors now get creative, drizzling chocolate or stuffing them with matcha cream, but the original eggy sweetness is unbeatable. Then there's stinky tofu, deep-fried squares that smell strong enough to scare you away, but one bite proves why locals love it. The outside is golden and crunchy, while the inside stays soft and custardy, soaking up chili and garlic sauce. For seafood lovers, you'll spot skewers of grilled squid brushed with soy glaze, each bite smoky and chewy with a salty kick. And to cool down, grab a mango sago pudding, creamy, fruity, and refreshing after all the savory hits. Found along Choi Street in Mong Kok, this market is always crowded and buzzing. Street food prices hover around 15 to 40 Hong Kong dollars or 2 to 5 USD, making it perfect for grazing from one stall to another without breaking the bank. Tai Yuen Street Market. Tai Yuen Street in Mong Kok is known worldwide as Sneaker Street, lined with shops selling the latest sports shoes and streetwear. But tucked between the fashion stalls, you'll find pockets of local food culture that give this market its true flavor. Start with Chung Fun, steamed rice noodle rolls drenched in sweet soy sauce, sesame paste, and hoisin. They're silky, slippery, and melt in your mouth with each bite. Another classic here is roasted chestnuts, especially in cooler months. Vendors toss them in giant woks with black sand, giving off a sweet, nutty aroma that drifts through the street. You'll also find street-side siu mai, not the fancy dim sum kind, but the snack-sized version, chewy fish paste dumplings served on sticks, brushed with soy and chili. Simple, cheap, and addictive. Unlike the chaos of Ladies Market, Tai Yuen feels more local. Shoppers browse sneakers while families line up for hot snacks, making this one of the best places to eat like a neighborhood regular. Located in Mong Kok, Tai Yuen stretches for blocks. Food here is budget-friendly. Most snacks are around 10 to 25 Hong Kong dollars or 1 to 3 US dollars, perfect for a quick bite between shoe shopping. Goldfish Market. Goldfish Market is one of Hong Kong's most fascinating and unusual night markets. Instead of sizzling woks or steaming clay pots, this street is lined with hundreds of plastic bags, each one holding a brightly colored goldfish or exotic pet. Under neon lights, the rows of shimmering fish create a surreal, dreamlike scene. For locals, goldfish symbolize luck, prosperity, and positive energy. Walking here feels almost like stepping into an underwater world. Bags of koi, bettas, and tropical fish sway gently in the night air. Some shops even sell rare reptiles and turtles, adding to the market's quirky, otherworldly vibe. While this street itself is more about pets than plates, you'll find plenty of food nearby in Mong Kok. A short walk gets you bowls of wonton noodle soup, springy egg noodles in a rich broth topped with plump shrimp wontons, or the ever-popular pineapple bun with a slab of cold butter melting inside. This isn't your typical night market. It's quieter, glowing with tanks of fish and buzzing with curious visitors. It's a photographer's dream and a reminder of how diverse Hong Kong's night scene really is. Located on Tung Choi Street North in Mong Kok, the market runs mostly in the evenings. You won't spend much here unless you're buying pets, but nearby snacks run 20 to 50 Hong Kong dollars, or $2.50 to $6. Sham Shui Po, or Kweilin Street Night Market. Sham Shui Po is one of Hong Kong's most authentic neighborhoods, and when night falls, Kweilin Street transforms into a no-frills, late-night food haven. Unlike the polished markets in Mong Kok, this one feels underground, buzzing with locals, folding tables, and unlicensed hawkers cooking right on the street. This is the place to try cart noodles, a true Hong Kong street legend. You pick your noodles, toppings, and broth. Everything from braised beef brisket to fish balls to pig's skin, and it's served steaming hot in a bowl that feels totally customized. Another must is fried intestine. Crispy outside, tender inside, dipped in hoisin or chili. It's not for everyone, but locals swear by the crunchy, fatty bite. And for something lighter, there's eggplant stuffed with fish paste, wok fried until smoky and rich. Pair it with an ice-cold beer, and you'll understand why people crowd this market until past midnight. The energy here is raw. Plastic stools, sizzling woks, and smoke rising under fluorescent lights. It's loud, unpolished, and unapologetically local. Tourists rarely make it here, which is exactly why you should. Located along Kweilin Street in Sham Shui Po, most stalls open around 7 p.m. and go late into the night. Prices are cheap, 20 to 40 Hong Kong dollars or $2.50 to $5 for most dishes, making it easy to sample multiple plates. Jade Market. The Jade Market in Yau Ma Tei isn't a place you come hungry, it's a place you come curious. By night, this covered bazaar glows under fluorescent lights, each stall piled high with shimmering green jade bangles, pendants, and charms. For Hong Kongers, jade isn't just jewelry, it's a symbol of protection, fortune, and family heritage. You'll find hundreds of vendors selling everything from delicate carved figurines to chunky bracelets. Some pieces are affordable souvenirs, others are worth thousands. Even if you're not shopping, the atmosphere is hypnotic. Dealers haggling, lights catching the shine of polished stone, and whispers of superstition around which stones bring the most luck. While the Jade Market itself is all about gems, step outside and you're back in foodie territory. Just around Yau Ma Tei, you can grab claypot rice, crispy at the edges, smoky from the clay, topped with Chinese sausage or salted fish. Another favorite nearby is snake soup, a winter delicacy that's thick, herbal, and said to warm the body. Inside, it's calm and focused, with rows of green stone glowing under harsh lamps. Outside, it's the hum of Kowloon's back streets, late-night eateries, tea houses, and neon-lit corners waiting to be explored. Located on Kansu Street in Yau Ma Tei, the Jade Market opens during the day but stays lively into the evening. Jade souvenirs start at 50 Hong Kong dollars or $6, while food in the area ranges from 40 to 80 Hong Kong dollars or $5 to $8, $10 for a hearty meal. Tai Yuen Street or Toy Market. If you want a taste of Hong Kong's childhood, head to Wan Chai's Tai Yuen Street, better known as Toy Market. At night, this narrow street becomes a glowing arcade of nostalgia. Shelves stacked with action figures, model cars, and toys that feel straight out of the 80s and 90s. Here you'll find everything from vintage collectibles to the latest anime figurines. Some stalls cater to serious collectors, while others are all about colorful plastic toys that cost just a few dollars. Walking through feels like flipping through Hong Kong's pop culture history. Rubber band guns, plastic robots, mahjong sets, and even seasonal Lunar New Year decorations. Though Tai Yuen Street is all about toys, Wan Chai is packed with great eats. Just a short walk away, you can dive into a bowl of wonton noodles, springy egg noodles in a fragrant broth, topped with shrimp dumplings. For a sweet snack, grab a pineapple bun with butter melting inside, best enjoyed with a glass of milk tea. The toy market is bright, playful, and buzzing with kids tugging at their parents, collectors bargaining hard, and tourists hunting quirky souvenirs. It's more about fun than food, but that's what makes it stand out in Hong Kong's night scene. Located in Wan Chai, Tai Yuen Street is easy to reach and open late. Toys range from 20 Hong Kong dollars or $2.50 USD for simple trinkets to 500 plus Hong Kong dollars or 60 plus USD for rare collectibles. Stanley Market. Stanley Market feels worlds apart from the neon-packed chaos of Kowloon. By night, this seaside market on Hong Kong Island blends the charm of waterfront dining with a laid-back nightlife vibe. Instead of sizzling street stalls, you'll find open-air restaurants, pubs, and casual eateries that spill onto the promenade. Stanley is where you slow down with seafood platters, lobster, prawns, and clams piled high and often paired with a cold pint. Many spots serve chili garlic prawns, sizzling in woks with oil and spice, perfect with steamed rice. For something more casual, try Hong Kong-style sauté beef skewers, smoky, nutty, and quick to eat between drinks. And if you want a sweet finish, grab a silky tofu pudding drizzled with ginger syrup from a nearby dessert shop. What Stanley lacks in street hawkers, it makes up for with bars overlooking the South China Sea. You'll see expats and locals alike enjoying live music, cocktails, and late-night banter by the water. Located on the southern tip of Hong Kong Island, Stanley is more of a chill evening escape than a frantic market. Expect to spend 80 to 200 Hong Kong dollars or 10 to 25 USD depending on whether you grab skewers or sit down for a full seafood meal. Hong Kong's night markets are more than just places to shop or eat. They're living, breathing stories of the city after dark. From the sizzling chaos of Sham Shui Po to the glowing rows of Goldfish in Mong Kok, every market has its own flavor, rhythm, and charm. Whether you're here for a quick skewer of curry fish balls, a jade pendant for good luck, or a waterfront beer in Stanley, these markets prove that Hong Kong's heartbeat is strongest at night. Food here isn't just street food, it's Hong Kong's culture served hot, smoky, and unforgettable. Which night market would you dive into first? Drop it in the comments below, and if you love this tour, stick around. We've got more midnight feasts coming your way.